Uh, from a construction perspective, as soon as lockdown was announced, it's been widely reported that we reacted very quickly and closed all of our construction sites, and took some time to decide how we could go about still keeping some construction going, but listening to the government's advice, etc. And we've managed to do that with the sites that were coming closer to completion and were almost finished, to actually, as long as we had construction workers and subcontractors that were going to site under their own steam, so not on the public transport, and we were able to provide parking facilities and stuff like that, and also whereby they could work at a socially distant way of working, which they've been able to do, because if it's been a site that's coming to fruition, it's one per flat or one per room, so more than manageable. Of course, where it's been less manageable has been on the large scale construction sites, where there's, where there might have been 600 men 6 weeks ago, there might be 50 men today, and it's a case of beginning to ramp that up. From a sales perspective, we partnered with a virtual tour company called Revo 360, which I'm sure you've had the information from Alex and the team on, and they got out and about to the majority of our developments very quickly, and provided virtual tours, which we've set up on our system via our website, via the sales guys, to try and help people. Now, it has led to a couple of sales. The reality of there being any volume from that, I don't believe is going to be there, because at the end of the day, there's nothing like touching and feeling the property to make your decision.
I was going to ask as well, obviously what the uptake was, and you've already answered it, but I was going to ask whether or not that's something which you'd continue doing in future, in addition to being able to visit the sites once lockdown measures are lifted.
We'll definitely continue to do it, because it works it's a great tool to have on the website anyway, and it works for the overseas market, which we've always been strong in. So I won't have to send for want of a better word, my China team up to that 30th floor flat with their phone to create a video to send to the agent in China to send to the buyer, and so on. So we've got that now to be able to use it. So I think it will be here to stay, and I think it will improve. I think there'll be various improvements to these things. We found something last week. Don't ask me the name of the company, but we found something last week where if you've got an empty flat, a vacant flat with no furniture, no way of furnishing it in advance of having one of these tours done, there are companies out there that can virtually furnish it for you. So you provide them with the tour, and then they plonk in the furniture, and you go from there. I mean, again, it's a little bit like